Hi folks, it's Andrea. Before I start, I want to get you just thinking about two things. That's why and what's driving you. Because I'm going to touch on that now in a minute. I'm out cycling. I'm right up in the hills. I can't really, the sun is all funny here. I'm right up in the hills behind Newport on my way towards Thurles, but I'm just about to swing around now and head back home. Something called work, and life is calling me, but it's absolutely beautiful out here. We've got sun. I don't know if you can see the windmills there in the background spinning around, but I was, as I always do, on my bike thinking about you all, and you know that I work with a lot of athletes, and in particular I work with a lot of athletes with fatigue, and well, I'm always thinking about you and how can I be better at what I'm doing to help all of you. And I think it's really important to ask yourself the questions: why am I doing this, and what's driving me? Because I think it's important that we figure out these things and learn how to use that massive energy that we have inside of us. But what I do notice is that if we're using the wrong energy, that we can tend to fall into trouble with fatigue. And fatigue that comes and goes, and we can find that drive again, and then we get tired. And if you're using, and ask yourself honestly, energies like fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, revenge about people putting you down in the past, you know, that energy of I'll show you, I'll prove myself to you, attention, trying to get attention from our parents or friends or loved ones, and that really stems from a lack of self-belief, because if we really believe in ourselves, we don't really give a sugar about what anyone else is thinking. Anger, grief, you know, these really, really big, deep emotions that often we're running away from. So we're out on a bicycle and we're just nailing our session, but we're running away from our emotions, yet at the same time somehow tapping into that anger or grief or fear or uncertainty or all of these kind of really powerful energies, but they gnaw away at us. They're not a positive, light, heartfelt energy. They can lead to getting drained again and again and again. So I think it's really important to ask yourself, are you being driven by these energies where, you know, they're actually something that we need to deal with and let go? Because the energies that keep us filled with energy consistently are joy, love, passion, you know, that drive for something more, for experience, to be an inspiration to other people. A lot of you guys are really, really good athletes, and I don't think you realize all the time how inspiring you are for others to get out there and try and do and achieve the same. But if you're doing that from the right space, from heart, from that sheer drive and the love of what you do, you're going to have energy consistently because it feels like play. For me, I've had to deal with the negative energies that drove me, my self-esteem, not feeling good enough, running away from life, beating myself up and using all of that energy against myself. But ultimately, I continually get tired. So I've worked on that. In fact, triathlon has been an amazing sport for me, because anytime I do it for the wrong reasons, there's a butterfly, I get tired. So I've learned to turn it all around in its head. And it's funny, it really dawned on me. I was thinking about you all while I was out on the bike, and I just had more and more energy. And I was like, I've got to stop. I've got to just connect with you all and talk to you about what I see and observe and feel. You guys are all amazing. You inspire me. You inspire me to study. You inspire me to not only study, but to do this sport so I can understand you better. And that's what drives me, wanting to be, do, and know more. And if I can inspire a few people along the way to start making changes in their lives and to be better and stronger. And that's all I'm doing, inspiring you to dig in and see yourselves the way I see you. It's like just taking that cover off and helping you to see yourselves with your own eyes. So I just want you to ask yourself those questions. Why are you doing this? and what's driving you. And then really, really explore it and twist it into a positive. I'm going to get back on my bike now, or my coach is going to be wondering when my heart rates went to nothing. And I'm just going to soak in the sun and beautiful countryside. Come visit us sometime. We're getting set up now here locally, so you'll have access to all of these beautiful roads from where we're living. Talk to you later.